This is a triple layer stainless steel pour over drip coffee maker. This was sent to me at no charge for this review. I'm going to show you how I use it to make a cup of coffee. So what we have here first is a triple layer mesh pour over cone. And what's different about this particular pour over cone is that it allows you to sit on top of a coffee cup or a mug and it will drip down into the mug. This is your traditional cone for your pour over, and it's going to go into a pitcher, and then you use the pitcher to pour into a cup. So basically what we're doing here is just eliminating the middleman. Now this does come with an instruction manual which will show you how to make a 1 cup or a 2 cup, and it goes first into the boiling of the water and the temperature of the water, and then the weight of the water as well, and the weight of the grounds. Now I've already went ahead and I've ground my beans. These are a medium bean, and it's also a medium to fine grind. Now I want you to look right inside here with this filter. You don't have to use a paper filter on the inside. You can if you want to, but because it is a triple layer filter, there are no grounds that are going to get through that. As a matter of fact, it's super fine, and it takes a bit of time for your coffee to be brewed. Now in the instruction manual it does say it takes about 2.5 minutes, but it's closer to the 5-minute mark, and let me show you how that works. Alright, so you want to make sure that your water is just over 200 degrees, 203 degrees. You don't want boiling water because you don't want to burn your grounds. So the first thing you want to do then is pour real slowly over your grounds, and you just want to soak your grounds for about 20-30 seconds. Just make sure you get a good soak in there, and we're going to let all that run through. You can see it dripping down into the cup right now. It's splashing off of the bottom side of the filter, then into the cup. Once that gets done dripping through, we're going to go ahead and wet our beans again, and I'll show you what a good bloom looks like. Okay, so after the water has passed through the grounds, you've got your wet grounds and they are ready to bloom. And this is what a good bloom looks like. You see how that begins to just kind of bubble up there? That's called the bloom. That's what you want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and get this filled up for you, and then I'll show you how I make my version of a bulletproof coffee. Okay, so once this gets to about the last minute, those grounds get down into the bottom side of that funnel, and it almost plugs it up. And so I like to use just a small spoon. This is actually a baby spoon, and I go ahead and I stir up my grounds just a little bit to allow that last bit of water pass through the grounds. And once it's time to clean up the filter, they do give you a filter brush, which is really nice. This brush here will hit the inside rim of the filter, and then this will get down in the very bottom of it. So it's going to get the whole thing clean. Super nice to have that little brush there as well. All right, so what makes this super convenient now is this nice handle on the side here where you can move it from your cup over to the sink, and then you can get that cleaned up. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make my version of a bulletproof coffee. I'm using some premium protein, and there's not very much in here, so I'm not even going to measure it. Dump that in there just like that. We're also going to put in just a little bit of stevia here, just to sweeten it up some. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream in there. And we're also going to add a tablespoon of MCT oil. There it is, look at that. Now we have ourselves a full-fat afternoon sweet treat. That's really good.